हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस। फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस। फिर आज हम कौन सी फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस पढ़ने वाले हैं? फोटोसिंथेसिस, अ फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस। आज हम जानेंगे कि व्हाट इज मीन बाय फोटोसिंथेसिस। फोटोसिंथेसिस क्या होता है? Life on Earth ultimately depends on energy derived from sun. Photosynthesis is the only process of biological importance that can harvest this energy. Photosynthesis, इसमें दो वर्ड आते हैं, फोटोन और सिंथेसिस। दो वर्ड से बना है ये फोटोसिंथेसिस। फोटोन का मीनिंग है लाइट, सिंथेसिस का मीनिंग है पुटिंग पाउडर। It is an anabolic and endergonic process by which green plants synthesize carbohydrates, initially glucose, required carbon dioxide, water, pigments, and sunlight. In other words, we can say that photosynthesis is transformation of solar energy or radiant energy or light energy into chemical energy. Photosynthesis also applies to other organisms besides green plants. This includes several prokaryotes such as cyanobacteria, purple bacteria, and green sulfur bacteria. This organism exhibits photosynthesis just like green plants. Photosynthesis is also by algae to convert solar energy into chemical energy. Oxygen is liberated as a byproduct, and light is considered as a major factor to complete the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs when plants use light energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. These sugars are then sent to the roots, stems, leaves, fruits, flowers, and seeds. In other words, these sugars are used by the plants as an energy source which helps them to grow. These sugars molecules then combine with each other to form more complex carbohydrates like cellulose and starch. The cellulose is considered as the structural material that is used in plant cell walls. Photosynthesis reaction involves two reactants yield two products, namely oxygen and glucose. Hence, the photosynthesis reaction is considered to be an endothermic reaction. Following is the photosynthesis formula: 6CO2 plus 6H2O get converted into 6C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Unlike plants, certain bacteria that performs photosynthesis do not produce oxygen as the byproduct of photosynthesis. Such bacteria are called anoxygenic photosynthesis bacteria. The bacteria that do produce oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis are called as oxygenic photosynthesis bacteria. तो डेफिनेशन क्या होगी? A photosynthesis is a transformation of solar energy or radiant energy or light energy into chemical energy. तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट में, तब तक के लिए बाय।